Bring me up in the mic. Bring me up in the mic.
Check.
Hold on. I hate sitting on my wallet.
Checkity check.
So uncomfortable.
1, 2.
I don't, but just now I did.
No, that means you do.
No, I don't. I never do.
Just happen.
I'm on call.
You're on call yet again. Welcome,
Woo.
ladies and gentlemen, to Hungry and
Those who don't identify as
Bored.
either.
For some reason, I thought that was your leg that rubbed against my leg.
Whoa.
But it was your dog.
You're like, oh.
No, I was like, wait, is he looking at me in
About
the eyes
time,
again?
Ernie. I've
Did he
felt this
miss
way
me?
all these years,
Did
and
he
you're
miss
finally
me
getting
that
the-
much?
It's a hint.
Did he miss me
This
that
guy.
much?
Wow.
Wow.
Dang.
Jeez.
Welcome, everybody. We're back. Hungry and bored.
We didn't even go anywhere. What are you talking about? We're back.
I've
We've always been here.
No, I've been here. This guy's been off. This all guy. They're all off
I'm
doing
back.
their own thing.
Yeah.
We've
Next
left.
time that happens, I'm doing it by myself.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to see that.
I
I would watch.
I would watch Ernie do
I would
a,
have a special
a
guest.
solo podcast.
I would probably do. You have to have someone else, unless you're really on topic of something
True.
specific.
Yeah.
So what are we eating? Sorry, I'm hungry.
I'm starving.
And I'm bored already.
Hey.
Is there a rim shot on here?
There should be.
Yeah.
Nope. 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 There you go.
There you go. It's blue. Remember
Blue. Blue.
that. Blue.
You can't just get like a label and just like put it on there and be like,
I could.
It's been
It's been
40 something episodes, and he always tries to guess.
what
so.
episode are we on?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm happy to be back because Ernie makes good food.
In case you didn't know, I had a yard sale today.
We did.
My Nate,
Episode
my
44.
family and
Nice.
stuff. So I didn't remember that there was like a podcast and food and stuff.
You
so
forgot
every
all
yard sale,
about
it's
us.
over. It's like, what? So it's like one of those chopped episodes where it's like, okay, you have beef, you have this, you have this, you have this, make something. So I made burgers, mashed with caramelized onions.
So what's the difference between those burgers and that burger?
Well, these are to keep them warm. This is more like the food porn.
Food porn.
So this isn't even real. It's all plastic.
But so this is there's a sauce in here. I made some sauce. It turned out too salty, in my opinion. So I didn't put that sauce on here. So I thought I'll put it on one of them just in case, because I didn't want to ruin 2 burgers, if it's too salty. So this burger has that sauce that's just oozing with.
By looking at this one, I would want to eat this one.
You can eat this
That,
one.
that does look really good.
We can cut it in half because he didn't put no sauce in this one.
But
Yeah,
it's still
we
a
can cut
good
it in half and
burger.
try it out.
Yeah.
And this
Ooh,
like this
that is
kind of like
hot.
Five Guys, you know.
It does kind of, yeah. It
That's
does
why
remind me of Five
And
Guys.
I flipped the buns to make it.
You
like,
did. You did. I actually thought.
Wow. Okay, Ernie.
Like what? I went to Five Guys.
Dang.
I had to get a second mortgage
Look
to
at,
pay for
and
Five
you put
Guys.
the foil. Look at to keep it warm inside.
And it looks like
It does look like a burger from Five Guys.
it does.
Now I'm just missing the shake. That's like $10.
Is that a bad look? You're
No, it's great.
Oh.
So there's no sauce in these ones.
I caramelized onions and everything. There's no sauce though. Like you don't need a sauce. I don't think does Five Guys have a sauce. It's just a, Was it 6.2? Because Nate only gives freaking 10s to chocolate chip cookies from places he don't even work for anymore.
Now that is a tasty burger. It's actually good. I mean, it's not like it's actually good. Like it's good. Like wow, I'm surprised that it's actually like, no, it's really good.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
But when he first said that, I was like, actually good. It's kind of rude. But yeah,
Double patty?
double. This one just has the sauce. I don't know if you want a knife, so I can just chop it. in
Yeah,
half.
get it. I want to try some of the sauce.
I actually want some sauce on this one.
Actually, just bring the sauce over here so I can
Could've
bring the
brought it.
sauce. Yeah.
We'll help you out. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Salty.
You're salty.
Chocolatey, salty.
Salty was wasn't it
Wasn't it that
the
Christian
Bible?
Bible book thing? Yeah. And Charity Church Mouse.
Charity Church Mouse. What?
Sorry if it's salty. You've all been
That's
warned.
oversalted right there. I'll tell you right now.
So there's bacon and stuff in this sauce. Little bacon bits and stuff. So I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go put it in there.
Yeah, it is a little bit salty, but it does add a bit more to the burger. I think I like it better with the sauce.
I told you. I told you. So why this? Out of everything that you could have made,
Because I had buns.
it was fast.
It is somewhat
yeah.
well to caramelize the onions. That's like 40 minutes or so. So it's not fast. It's not difficult though. You're kind of just watching the onions every once in a while. You kind of just, and it just, I had ground beef, cheese, onions, and buns. And you can't go wrong with smash type burgers with flipped buns.
The sauce is almost like the Big Mac sauce, where it gets you going. But then something just comes like right behind you with all that salt. Boom! Just like kicks you right off the ledge. It's good. You're going there, then you just take off.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
This is good.
How long has it been since our last episode?
A month?
Has it been?
I have, yeah, I guess it's been a month. I made Nate
I seen that
some food.
Mm-hmm.
last week.
I didn't watch that episode of his podcast, so he's back doing his podcast every day.
Yeah, it's been 1 month.
And I made the Sonoran hot dogs. Did you include me making those on that at all?
A little bit.
He always wants all the fame for himself. I recorded the whole time of me cooking and everything.
Did you really?
He didn't give it to me though.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh.
But I told him, let me know if you're, and he didn't let me know, which means he didn't want
It's
it
gonna be in
there.
the vlog. I told you it was gonna be in the vlog.
Whatever. I'm gonna release that video of just me cooking.
You should.
We should.
I am. So
We
when
want to see it today.
you guys go a few weeks without wanting to do a podcast, I'm just gonna release the hungry part of Hungry and Bored.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not like I don't want to do a podcast.
I mean, I get it. You have a family. You're busy. Nate's in the process of moving. He's a little simp, so he goes and girls tell him,
Oh
do
my
this. He's
God.
driving all around town for them, getting nothing in return.
No,
you know?
no.
So he's
no.
always busy.
Now, when you say nothing in return, you're talking about like love and respect.
Just no
and-
respect. I'm not talking about anything like.
Okay.
You know, I'm just talking about that respect. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I said nothing in return, that popped in.
Anyways,
Oh, I don't want people to think I'm
what Ernie is
talking about
referencing is
the
that
bootay.
Leave that part out.
Good thing you clarified that, but no, I didn't mean that.
But I am moving to Sacramento, or I've kind of moved already. I should be completely moved in by the end of this weekend. Yeah. So the last few nights there, it's different. It is interesting. Living in my own little house. Like it's pretty cool.
My car is broken. That's why I haven't been over here.
This guy.
I Ubered all the way from Stockton to.
Uber,
Salida.
Lyft, you can walk,
Call for a ride.
bicycle.
won't
I
say
almost did that.
yes.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
I was saying.
I'm like, Nate's on his way from Sac. He'll pick you up. There you go.
That's a possibility.
Yup.
That is a huge
Oh.
possibility.
Speaking of like how often this podcast is going to happen, he lives in Sacramento. He lives in Stockton. and I'm here in Salida. So 30 minutes to 30 minutes and 30 minutes to my house. 45 minutes to his house and then 30 minutes.
So me and Ernie are going to rotate back and forth. We're going to have a podcast at my house
No, we're not.
where I cook
Not happening.
and then Ernie hosts. And then we're going to have a podcast here at Ernie's house where he cooks and I host.
I would have to see you cook first
I can cook.
in the process of your
Do
cooking.
you cook? The
I-
only thing I know you cook is yams for Christmas. That's it.
I used to cook. I used to
Right?
cook a
Is that it?
lot. No, I would do yams. I'd do like stuff out of the Star Wars cookbook. Like I do cookbook stuff. But
Can you cut that in half, please?
Are you crippled?
I don't know how to do a good cut.
usually I'll cook like
Just touch it.
I'll do more steaks. I'll do a little bit
that's
more
hard.
seafood stuff. I'll cook. Haven't done it in a while, just because I'm usually just on the go. I never either leaving early in the morning, coming back late at night, so I never have time to actually sit there and cook something. But now I plan on actually getting a little creative in cooking. Just
It
cooking.
does change when you have your own spot. You know, your grandma's not cooking for you.
Right.
You buy groceries. You have your own stuff.
Yep.
You can plan meal prep. all that
So I kind of want to go through I have a Star Wars cookbook and a Avatar: The Last Airbender cookbook that I want to cook my way through.
stuff. I will say, it is very expensive to cook.
Yes.
Very expensive. Especially out of like a cookbook or following someone's recipe, because
Mm.
you're always buying something you only use once.
That is true.
Spices you rarely don't traditionally have. So here you're buying
Going
a
out, yeah,
special
that's
spice.
true. That is true.
So each time I make a recipe, it's like $40, $40 to $50 for a recipe, and I'm eating by myself. So it's a lot of money.
That's
It depends, what you're making and what you normally
Right.
have stocked.
Which is absolutely nothing right now.
So it can get expensive.
I'll be working my way up to it. And then I'll be taking over the hungry part of Hungry and Bored, where I film myself cooking and prepping.
He's not.
He doesn't know that.
He's gonna start his own thing because he's not taking it off.
He doesn't know that I know this trick.
It was pretty good.
I get like a 7.5.
Oh, so you're not going to eat this one?
No. It was good.
I'm just kidding.
Better. Good. I think it was good. I think good is 7 on my scale.
Well, we're not comparing it to anything, though, right?
No,
Not
there's
the
not-
Five
there's-
Guys thing, because to me, Five Guys is
Dude, all right.
trash.
What?
Yeah. Hold on. For the people in the back, Five Guys is trash.
See that door? You're more than welcome to walk through it.
You think you like Five Guys?
I like Five Guys, but so I get their grilled cheese burger, 2 patties with bacon and grilled jalapenos.
That's what I didn't put in here. Hala freaking peños.
Grilled
I've seen 'em in there,
jalapenos,
too.
man.
I had them. I totally forgot.
That actually would be really good.
I was going to say something, but I was like, nah, I'm not the cook.
Man.
Ernie's slacking, man. So what happens when you have a yard sale at 6 in the morning and no one shows up till 8?
So how'd that go?
It was good.
It was
You
good.
sold more stuff than him?
I didn't really have a lot. I just took
Yeah.
out, just stuff I had around the house. That
Well, we opened up. So I get here at 5:30 in the morning.
Dang.
I got here. I was banging on Ernie's door. Dogs are barking. Like, what the heck?
I was up.
Yeah. Didn't start setting up till almost 6:30?
Yeah, at least
7. And as we were putting stuff out, a guy came up, bought all the video games, bought all the Funko Pops.
One of those guys.
One
huh?
guy, like
One
an
guy
hour
just-
before it even supposed to start,
I made like $100 and something within the first hour. Just
and he made like 2 more trips.
yeah,
No way.
yeah.
Came back again.
Oh, wow.
Bought more. Then he came back a third time and bought from all those Mighty Mugs, and remember Mighty Mugs?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Mighty Mugs.
Dang, you had those?
Andre did. He had some cool ones. I was gonna try to swipe some of those.
Wait, does Andre know that you sold them?
No, he sold them.
Oh, he sold.
was-
Oh,
He
okay.
yeah, he was here.
Yeah.
But no, he had like
He's walking around the house. Hey, have you guys
Darth
seen my
Mal-
cups?
is it Darth Malgus?
Mhm.
No, sorry. He had Raven.
He had all those.
Darth Revan,
Thanos.
Thanos, Asajj Ventress, some of the stormtroopers and clone troopers from episode 3.
Really?
He had a lot of Star Wars ones. Yeah.
The Mighty Mugs.
Dude, that's a throwback.
They're kind of Wish. What is the new one? The new one?
Oh, Funko Pops. They're the
Funko
Wish
Pop.
Wish Funko Pops.
They're, I guess, Mighty Mugs at the time were starting to go like, oh, everyone's got these Mighty Mugs, and even Comic Con, I was getting like, I had the Iron Man special edition one from San Diego Comic Con, and then all of a sudden it just died, and now it's all these. Is it Funko Pop?
Funko Pops. Dude, they did die. You don't see Mighty Mugs
No, they're gone.
No, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
anywhere.
Now it's Funko, and Funko's lasted longer than I thought it would.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought that would have been done.
But no, dude, wiped me out. Took all my Funko Pops, all the video games that I had out there, some other movies and everything. My Spawn figures.
Did he try to talk you down or anything, or you just kind of set a price and like?
I said it. I mean,
He did,
he did.
Yeah.
and he was like, all the video games. I told him I wouldn't go less than 2 each. Because they were Xbox 360.
Yeah, they're older games.
yeah.
But I ended up doing $1 for everything. Yeah. Kind of bit the bullet there, but at least it was gone. That's my thing. I did not want anything at the end of this. Like, I wanted it all gone. So I got rid of most of it, and the rest we just took to Goodwill and dumped it all.
What?
Now he's gonna go to Goodwill
I
and
am.
rebuy all this stuff that you could have got free.
You should have been here earlier, man.
I know,
I was waiting for you. I was like, all right, you're going to show up? But I had a Star Wars toaster, Star Wars books. I had
and you dumped all that at the
Pokemon
Goodwill?
cards.
For real?
Yeah, dude. I didn't want to take it to Sacramento. Did not want to take any of it. So the Goodwill on Sisk Road, y'all can find my stuff out there. Go check it out.
I don't know if do they go through and so what you take there, I think they ship that all somewhere else, and then it gets.
I don't
No,
know.
the way it looked was, so I put everything in a bin, and then he was helping me put everything in a bin, and then they took that bin into their like back rooms, their warehouse looking thing, and then that's where somebody else was starting to separate and go through it. So
Because they have to find prices. They have to do all this stuff.
yeah.
I think they ship it all to one central place.
I wonder what the process is from Goodwill to the bins.
So the bins.
The
Which
bins, yeah.
Go
Explain
ahead.
what the bins
you
are.
know.
Explain the bins. What are the bins?
So the bins is like the last place for Goodwill stuff. If Goodwill can't sell it or whatever, from my understanding, they send it to a bin. The bins are like big warehouses of literal bins of Goodwill stuff, and people just go through and
By the pound.
Yeah, you buy it by the pound. Fill up your baskets. So what they didn't sell in Goodwill gets sent to these distributing places where it's just like bins full of Goodwill stuff. You pick what you want, buy it by the pound
Yeah.
for
Dang.
like a quarter an item, basically.
Yeah. I've gotten stuff off in the bins, hundreds of dollars of stuff. Just
Dang,
we used to go every week.
Yeah,
a couple times a
yeah.
week. We would go.
that's pretty cool.
It was pretty
Dude, what
cool.
were those visors that you found?
Oh, and
Versace
yeah, there were some visors
or Gucci?
What?
something. They were like $300, $400 visors.
Yeah.
What?
And there was like stacks of
Uh-huh.
them. And I found some, and the other guy.
The other guy
took
found
a
them
few,
all. Yeah.
Dang.
And we paid like,
The things you can find at a
$1.
Goodwill though, like I don't know, it's just interesting. Like, do they not?
but it's funny because I would go to the Goodwill in Manteca and see stuff, and then we would be at the bins weeks later, and you see the same stuff in the bins. Like it didn't sell there.
Yeah.
Specifically, I know because, I mean, you're probably like, well, how do you know it's the same thing? Because there was a Sesame Street lamp in the Goodwill, but the ball on top was broken, and it's got a crack on the side. And I was like, oh, this is cool. It's like worth $60-$80, but it's
cracked, yeah.
defective. And we saw it at the bins, the same one, same defective. So I know they get them from the local area.
Yeah.
All of them shipped to this one spot in Stockton,
Yeah.
right there by the airport.
Okay.
Anyways, that's the reseller.
So that's where we went
Talk.
from yard sale to Goodwill to the bins. Interesting. Trying to figure out, we threw shoes, Star Wars stuff, Pokemon stuff, stuffed animals, some Legend of Zelda stuff. You kept the manga.
Wow.
Should have been here. The only thing I legitimately kept were the comics. Yeah.
Nobody came and looked through them.
A few people did, but nobody
Yeah.
bit. Nobody. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, so speaking of some like retro stuff, did y'all hear that GameStop is officially going back to retro video games, retro selling, retro everything?
I think I seen something on that.
GameStop
I didn't look into it though.
retro.
Did you get that there?
No, this is Nate's. It's the Ambernick
Ambernick.
RG35XX-V, I believe. Ambernick comes out with these devices all the time. This one's actually a really, really cool device, though. I was looking at getting a new one, and he's like, "Hey, I have one." I'll just, and this was a fairly good one too. I was kind of surprised.
I played it for maybe a month.
It's got all PS1 and 64.
Really? Show the camera.
NES.
It's just like a.
Let me turn it on real quick. Currently, so I was gonna buy the newer one. So, for example, yeah, you just
Pokemon.
Wow.
this one's Pokemon
Emerald.
Green, Emerald Game Boy Advance version.
That's dope.
It is
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
good size. Throw in your pocket,
Yep.
your backpack, carry with you. 'Cause I
How much
really-
would one of those go for?
these are like
40.
$40.
Really?
TikTok
The
shop.
brand new ones they came out with. They came out with one like 2 weeks ago. Really nice, really nice, clean. It's a RG40, which is the 4-inch screen. XXV for vertical because they have the horizontal.
Oh,
ones
okay,
too.
okay.
They're naming things kind of weird, but the brand new ones are like $60.
They made one like the Game Boy SP, the little flip top.
Oh, no way. Yeah.
So they come out with these.
I think that would be
often.
cool for my son.
It is cool. It's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, hundreds and hundreds of games.
No, seriously, I don't know. I was using it for a while, and then I threw it in my pack out. Never touched it again. And then I even went back. I just started playing again on my 3DS.
Yeah. I thought it was a lot heavier. For some reason, I just thought it was a lot heavier.
And they're just made in China stuff.
Yeah.
They pop out new ones every couple months or something.
This is cool.
It is cool.
So
stuff.
clear, too.
It's really cool.
Really, really clear.
Oh, you were talking about GameStop Retro? What
Well,
is
I
it?
mean, it goes back into this because this is an emulator and everything like that. So GameStop Retro, GameStop is going back. They're now spawning near you. So if you have a GameStop near you, they are going back and selling things such as, Super Nintendo, Nintendo Entertainment System, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, Nintendo DS, N64, Xbox, all of the classic retro video game systems and video games themselves are
Goodbye.
going to be available at the GameStops near you.
I saw a couple people go into those.
Decently priced. Somebody picked up a Pokemon Sapphire.
No, now, these aren't new consoles. These are all just used.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pokemon Sapphire for $50, which isn't too bad. Sapphire, Emerald, those are going for about
For-
$60 to $80.
For the last, I don't know how many years, you could trade in vintage games to GameStop.
Yeah, I remember
So
that.
I guess they've accumulated
Oh,
so
stock,
much,
yeah.
and now they're like,
Mhm.
okay, now we could.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So there's certain stores that they call GameStop Retro. So they have a section in that store.
Oh,
of,
right.
You know, from N64, NES, Super Nintendo to
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Xbox and stuff. And like you said, the prices seemed fairly good compared to what you would think GameStop would charge.
Yeah, yeah.
And what you see on eBay and stuff. So
Do they still do trade-ins and all that stuff too?
Yeah.
Give you like $5 for like a game and turn around and sell it
I
for
think
like
they
40.
got sued for that or something at one point, didn't they? There's a huge thing that I saw where people were complaining about that, and one of the owners or CEO, somebody came down and was like, okay, how bad are our prices really for trade-in?
what is this camera recording?
This is just some B-roll stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's recording me and you.
It's kind of cool. I looked at it, it's like, hey, that's me.
Yeah.
Well, we've never had another
For
camera.
the vlog,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, for your vlog.
For my vlog,
Are
yeah.
you taking our content for yourself?
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So original.
I gotta make everybody think I have a life and do all this stuff.
Hey, gotta make the vlog look good, right? Gotta make sure like, hey, we're doing something, right? We're doing
He
something.
called me up day after yesterday. Hey, do you want to just drive around, act like so I can get some stuff for the vlog?
Yeah, I was like, Ernie, come on, let's just drive around and go places,
Fake
man.
news. Fake news.
I need content.
Like, you don't need to
Help
go
me out.
anywhere.
Help me out.
Like if you go to the thrift store,
Like,
I'll go with you.
We'll go
I'll
thrift
act like I
store. We'll go to
thrift stories.
Costco. We'll do something.
This guy, he's so fake.
Ernie's standing outside with a tree branch going, making it look like he's driving.
No, he didn't call me.
No, I didn't. I try to. Right now my vlogs are just kind of. There is no story to them. It's just busting stuff out. Once I get settled in my house, I think that's where I'll be able to create more of like a. Okay, I want to get to the level of that one girl you showed me on YouTube.
Oh yeah, okay.
With actual panning, actual cinematic shots for a vlog. But right now, this is just running gun stuff.
I think vlogs have changed a lot.
Mhm.
People still do the day in the life of like you're doing,
Yeah.
but I think a lot of, not that it's new, but a lot of people are transitioning into specific things.
Like topics.
Specific, like
Mhm.
go to church with me on a typical Sunday. That for example.
Yeah.
And then it's like, so it shows like not just a day in the life, which is not a bad thing, but specific.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you're kind of saying, okay, hey, you have a topic, and then that's what the vlog is.
Mhm.
So it still shows stuff a day in the life, kind of, but more
Yeah.
specific to a topic.
Yeah.
Because I want to get
Um,
to the point where I'm actually talking about certain things, certain topics, rather than just come with me to this place. Come with me to this place. It's like no. Like, what conversation can I actually have with the people who are watching? You know what
and I
I mean?
think I'm not criticizing your vlog.
It's all right. You can
or
criticize
our
it.
vlog or podcast, but I think something we lack that you do too
Oh yeah.
is thumbnails
Mm-hmm.
and the importance of a thumbnail. I don't know if you realize or understand the importance of a thumbnail and how important it is.
Mm.
When you're on YouTube, the thumbnail is what you see first, and the thumbnail has the power to make you click or not click.
Exactly.
Sure.
So we have a same
So
thing on all of them.
Here's my next question. Where's our logo to put on a thumbnail?
You don't know. Open up all of this. Every podcast you'll see, you
It's
don't
not-
see their logo.
No, it's something different.
Nothing.
They've all.
So it's the thumbnail. Even in church, they've had conversations
Mhm.
about got to make thumbnail. Got to make like I don't know if you guys do for your
No, not yet.
not
Yeah.
yet has been a year, 2 years of we got to make thumbnails, and it's still
Mhm.
not yet. So it's
Still
not
not
an
yet.
easy thing,
No,
Right.
it's
but it's an important part that I think we lack. You're not doing,
Mhm.
but I think it's very critical to getting more.
I agree.
More clicks.
Because if I'm, say, Harry Tornado,
Harry Tornado.
When you look up to someone, like his
my,
Role
flipping
model.
mentor,
my peer.
yeah,
Pen pal.
No, but it's true because if I'm scrolling on YouTube and I see him standing there with a golf bag saying, "I sold this for $100," and standing in a Goodwill, I'm like, okay, it grabs you. You want to watch it, and then I kid you not, like I'll see it and I'd be like, okay, this video's even for me time. This video's 20 minutes. This video's 15 minutes. Okay. So if just for some reason, if I see 15 minutes, I'm like, okay, for him to post 15 minutes, it's got to be like something, to me personally, I think it's something really good because he didn't have to post a lot, I mean, maybe he didn't get a lot of content. That's why it's 15 minutes. I don't know. But those are just some things that I look at. That's true as a thumbnail because when I see it, I'm like, that looks interesting. I'm going to click on it. You know what I mean? It's 20 minutes long. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna spend 20 minutes watching what I see from this.
yeah,
And even just that clip alone, just the picture alone, he might even talk about it for a minute. But the fact is that got me to watch that. Was that thumbnail?
thumbnails.
Yeah,
it matters.
it's true.
It matters big time.
It does.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
So
We gotta get started on those thumbnails, man.
want to see you start on your thumbnails for your vlogs.
What would I do for like?
Because
I gotta think. Like that's
the worst thing that I won't click on a video if it's just a part of the
vlog
vlog,
as a thumbnail.
but it's just like a blurry, like just a blurry mess,
just like him.
like just like
driving.
like where I mean, you can probably pick what it shows.
It gives, I think, right now when I go to click on like the AI selected, it gives you 3 photos. But then I can screenshot or I can grab something and throw it in there as my own thumbnail.
But some are just like a blurry mess of just like they obviously did not you, but they obviously just
Yeah, they didn't take time to put
at
it.
all.
Yeah.
So it's just like who, what? Like,
Yeah.
for one, why are you on my algorithm? like, what
Which
is
one of my
this?
friends is
Right.
watching you?
You know,
No, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
I guarantee.
I got to
you,
figure out. So the trouble I have with thumbnails is I don't know where to start. Because even my titles for my vlogs, they're just random. Like the one I just posted is I think I brought the wrong people, or I brought the wrong people to eat, or something like that. So like I just grabbed whatever I said in there and just pulled it out. So like that's an official title. The other one was Lego Trauma because I talked about people destroying my Legos when I was living with my grandma and how I got to rebuild the Daily Bugle. That's gonna be fun. But I don't know.
Like-
It's just because I don't have topics. I got to get to that point of.
So what was your Lego trauma? What was the what was that Lego trauma from?
Oh, that was from me telling a story about how my cousin knocked down my box of Legos.
So
and
you have
shattered
a
everything.
thumbnail of a Lego broken on the floor,
Okay.
and then you like sad or something, and like and there you go,
Yeah.
Lego trauma.
Easy.
It's just like
Lego
oh,
trauma.
he's crying because Lego broke. I want to hear what's going on.
Because every person that knows Legos or
Yeah.
has put work into Legos are
Yeah.
gonna see that it broke. Oh my God! I need to
Yeah.
know. I need to know how his, like who destroyed
Yeah.
his Lego or whatever.
Yeah.
What happened in this case?
See, I would watch that. Right now, it's like I skip past. Who wants to watch that crap? I don't even
Yeah.
watch your stuff. So
Wow,
I
doesn't even
watch
support
it.
me.
I do. I watch them all. It was on earlier today. Here, one that came out today.
Yeah, it was on earlier.
But that's not that it's easy, but that's
It's just I gotta.
you know.
Yeah. Just starting. Just. I gotta get
Even
back
today,
into graphic design.
the one you post tomorrow will be for the yard sale.
Yeah,
You know, just
I'll figure something
you
out.
know.
I'll figure. I will try my best
What
to
would
make
you
a thumbnail for.
if he had a yard sale today and it was like of him,
See, but I didn't even grab that much content at the yard sale. It was just little clips here and there, just to. That was tough. Should have worn a GoPro for that. Dang it. That would have been easier.
I don't know,
I don't know.
a yard sale sign, you holding a yard sale,
Yard
sign?
sale sign.
but not like you actually holding it because you'd have to actually go grab a picture of your. AI can make you hold a yard sale sign.
My family waited to the end to take my stuff for free. That's way too long.
You started talking, I was like, that's a mess.
That is a huge mess.
But I don't.
I'll
know.
figure it out. Yeah. I'll think of something.
I'm just saying. And I don't talk about it mainly for you, but for us.
Nate's
Ours?
crates.
Yeah,
I don't like seeing
because we're in the same pose every thumbnail.
it. I don't
What
like.
is our.
Yeah,
I think it's
every
just the logo.
Let's go through our thumbnails really fast.
yeah.
So just,
And if you can, show the people like later.
Yeah.
I just think thumbnails
screenshots.
are very important.
No, they are. They're highly important.
Dude, even our logo sucks. Like, look at that. H&B.
When you do when
Who designed that?
We never gave it approval for you to use that as our logo, and you started using it.
Because I had nothing else to
Then you
use.
don't use anything.
So yeah, we are. It's a bunch of people just sitting there, sitting.
See,
That-
no one's watching that.
yeah,
Well, we have
Yeah.
40 people.
Well, no, those 40
45.
people, your mom
40, 22.
logs into 40 different accounts.
but
Probably.
I think
Oh, I have been using this one. That
No,
logo.
I don't like that. That's not good.
I think one of the things for me, okay, when it comes to our stuff, is that when I see the same photo, like the same thumbnail over and over, my mind goes into what else. Before you said this, I would think, what else can we make attractive in the room so that when people
Yeah.
see that, they're like, oh, well, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, just come in. It's
Yeah.
fun. Come on inside.
No, so we need that. It doesn't even need us that view. This
Yeah.
view that you're seeing, no.
Yeah.
That's not gonna. That shouldn't be.
Well, we're making some changes in here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a good conversation about if you're doing your own videos
No, for
and
reals.
stuff.
Yeah.
I think thumbnails. There's need to be a bigger
Yeah.
emphasis on thumbnails.
Yeah, because even when you're making a reel on Instagram, you could set it to whatever. I mean, you can't go as far as editing things, but
No,
it
that's
does
like-
matter on what
Yeah.
where your video is starting at. You know what I mean?
Because like even just for example, and I'll screenshot my grid right now for my vlogs on my grid. Like it's just photos of screen grabs from the
I
trailer.
would watch that one
Which one?
with Ernie standing right there.
Yeah, you know
I'd
what?
be like,
this
you know
one
what?
actually, I
That's
think
interesting content.
Let's
I gotta
see.
watch that.
out of
See-
all the ones, 788, 804, 804 views on that
So,
with Ernie.
for example, this one, I would probably overdo the thumbnail because we talked about thumbnails. The title, and then you build the thumbnail
Right,
off of
yeah.
that.
Right. Yeah.
I could have probably chosen.
You could have
better.
purchased.
yeah, you
yeah, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah, don't leave your dirty clothes around Nate.
Oh my God.
Oh, so many people wondering
Oh
what
my
the heck
God.
is going on.
This is ridiculous.
There's a lot of people out there going, I knew it.
No. I do not.
He looks like that kind of
I
guy.
do not do that.
You could tell he's one of them.
Wow. But yeah, that was my point.
Just imagine all your views now on your own little vlog's gonna shoot up. Now they're all gonna watch him to see if he's actually doing that.
No. I do not do that. Do not do that. Anyways,
So yeah, thumbnails. Look for a change coming. Much needed.
Coming soon.
Even I'll go back and create thumbnails for
Yeah.
the old ones too.
Oh, you
that would
could?
be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Power of technology.
Yeah.
You know what else is great about technology? Did you know that owning a PS5 Nintendo Switch is linked to better mental health?
Both or one?
Either of them. The research conducted during the COVID-19 pandemic found that individuals who owned gaming consoles like the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5 demonstrated notably improved mental health and life satisfaction compared to those without them. Buy a gaming system.
So, what would you say to all those people that don't game?
They have sad lives. You grew up too fast.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. I still think gaming has a bad. Like when women think of, oh, you play games, it's the 3 a.m. Call of Duty with your boys and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Trying to sleep and it's a negative thing.
Right.
And it could be a childish thing too. It's like, oh, you're so childish. Like, really, you play video game? I'm not saying just women think that, but I'm saying
Yeah, no. There's
there's a lot of misconceptions about video games.
right.
Someone made a comment to me recently, like that I play video games a lot, and I was like, this was like a few weeks ago, and I was like, honestly, I play video games an hour a week, like if that. Like I don't play a lot of video games, but I'm so into video games, the conversations around video games, the history of video games, the new game. I can name any new game coming out. Ones that came out yesterday. I bought one game this whole entire year, and I bought it yesterday.
Well, then that alone right there will just that tells you how much there's a misconception of, I guess, labeling gamers. You know,
There
because
is.
you have a lot of knowledge on video games, old and new. So if you have a conversation about that, right away people are like, oh my God, he spends his whole life playing games. Oh my God, he probably
And
probably gets home from work and jumps right on his
people
video
think
game.
that.
That's what I'm
People
saying.
think-
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
People
You
think
know,
that, like-
and here you are saying like I play like 1 hour a week
Yeah.
or whatever. You know,
I would like to find time to play a little bit more, but it's hard.
yeah.
We're all busy. we get home from work, you're just
Yeah.
like, just drained, just relax for a little bit. Then you have guitar practice, and then church singing practice, and then just you don't have time. You get home, it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and you have to wake up at 5 in the morning, then like 4:30. There's no time. Like there's no I can't. I'm not the kind of person who can consistently be okay with like 4 hours of sleep. I don't know if you guys. You're like something else. Like the amount of sleep.
Well,
you get,
I'm working on the amount of sleep I get, but for me,
you can function.
I can. Yeah.
And I mean, I can function, but it's not. I'm
It's-
just like,
it's
man,
tough.
I can't do this. Keep doing this.
I think for me, I don't know. Like I love video games. That is my escape. At the end of the day, you want to relax. To me, it's I'm gonna lay down and I'm just gonna play my Switch, or I'm gonna play Pokemon on the DS, or right now I don't have my Xbox hooked up or anything, so Switch.
I think for me throughout the day, like say for whatever reason I didn't work on a Monday. I just feel there's a lot of stuff that needs to get done in the house before, because I know myself, if I pick up that game controller, like I'm just gonna game all day. So usually my gaming doesn't start until late when everyone's kind of
Yeah.
winding down and everything,
we're getting
It's-
off at like 3 a.m, and then you see Richie's Rage. Is going on.
But that's the thing. It's crazy because it's like that is my almost in a sense of relaxation time. Like this is my wind down,
Yeah.
because literally I'll play a game till about 99% of the time I do not shut my Xbox off. And I'm not exaggerating. I will play until I literally just fall asleep. It's just that's just how I relax, but it has to be a certain game. If I'm playing like Call of Duty, I'm like all super tense, like trying to.
Yeah.
But if I'm playing,
Star Wars.
Star Wars,
Survivor.
Jedi Survivor, some kind of puzzle game, like I'm going, and then next thing I know, I'm just 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, time for work. You know what I mean? But that's just my.
Open betas this weekend.
Yeah, I know.
We should jump on Call of Duty open beta.
Oh, the
Yeah,
open beta.
The open one.
Well, you guys had Game Pass. You guys could have jumped on
Yeah,
it.
but I still haven't hooked up my Xbox. So I have a PS5 though hooked up, so I could get it on PS5. And since open beta, we can.
It should
play
be
it.
cross-platform.
Yeah.
It's cool. I personally,
I just said that because you were talking about.
it reminds me of all the other Call of Duties. Like
Don't be a hater, Sony fanboy over here. Whatever.
Sony fanboy. What? I don't know. I to me it reminds me of is it World at War? What's one of those? Not Cold War. Cold War. Cold War was the newest one.
My favorite one is
I know it's probably the same one as me.
oh gosh, because we used to play it and we would just laugh the whole
Oh,
time.
then
Modern Warfare?
No, it was
No.
Black Ops.
where you would be like a box or a wall or
Oh, it's that thing.
oh
Like
god, what's it called?
you can turn into a different item. And
Yeah,
hide,
yeah, and
then
you're
you-
hiding.
Oh, Prop Hunt.
Prop hunt. Oh my
Prop
god,
Hunt was
yes.
so much fun.
They
that
don't have that.
That
now?
was on
I know,
Cold
I
War. That
still
was on
s-
Cold War.
I still see people stream it.
I see one.
Yeah,
this
people-
one guy only.
people still play
Is he like a white dude? Like I see it too. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, he's like,
watching-
they're gonna find me. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find me.
yeah, that
Prop-
I didn't
yeah.
even know that
Yeah.
existed.
Prop
until
Hunt
that
is
guy.
Bro,
so
that
much fun.
Game that
That
one
was-
is fun, funny, hilarious,
Yeah.
everything. The stress level on it is like to not be found. Like you're a box sitting in the middle of the floor, and you don't want to be found or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the game right there.
That
Prop
game,
hunt.
that
Prop
game,
hunt. Prop
100%.
hunt was- yeah, that was.
And that one, I think the servers are still up
Yeah, there's
for
guys
that
still.
game, so
there's
they're
guys
still playing
it.
Yeah.
They don't add that to new.
Mm-mm.
Call of
No,
Duties?
and
They'll
surprisingly,
add it
no.
for like a season. So I think in one of the newest Modern Warfares or whatever that was going on, they added it for like a certain amount of time, and it was like, but I think it was like a Halloween or Christmas prop hunt or something like that. Usually it's themed, but they don't do it for like an actual game mode.
No.
I think the ones that stay are like gun game, where you start off with like a pistol, you start off with whatever, and you're making your way through all the other guns.
And zombies.
Okay, man, zombies.
I remember we used to play zombies. It
All
was
the time,
fun.
yeah.
Zombies in Black Ops 1 through 3 was good. Great round-based zombies. It was amazing. It was so much fun staying up till whatever, trying to get to round whatever. Like
Yeah.
you're in your 30 round 30, round 40. I think the highest me and Aaron got was like round 60, and that was crazy. But this one, they say it's more like a resurgence map, and it's not round based zombies. It's all
coming out.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe if you try it, you might like it. Never know.
I barely liked the other one that came out with Modern Warfare. I don't think I'm gonna like this one.
Yeah.
Part of me just I always wanted.
Bless you.
How long has it been since you've seen me online?
It's
playing?
been a long time.
It's been
a long time.
like it's been a long time since I've been on your guys'.
Well, you're
groups
usually
and-
asleep by the time we all start jumping
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
9, 10 o'clock at night, you know?
Okay, I don't go to bed at 9.
He's an old man.
But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Even when we played Grand Theft Auto online,
Oh, see, that's just another level, though. That's just,
that was so fun.
yeah.
But I don't know. I sucked at all of it.
Dang, it doesn't
I
even
don't
let me
think it-
know how long ago you were on.
It's been a couple years, I
Yeah.
think, since I've been online
Yeah.
playing with you guys.
Yeah.
It just says Flismo offline.
It's like offline for 4 years. But I still I still play every game. I
Yeah.
still, I follow.
But
all of this
that's
stuff.
I think that's what I'm saying. Like, if a lot of people have a misconception because they just have that thought of like, oh yeah, he plays games. That's all he does with his life. Like, you know what I mean? But you still gotta live life. You still gotta go to work. You still gotta go to church. Like, and you still have to prepare for those things. So it's just not like you're just thinking games,
Yeah.
thinking games. I'm thinking games at work. I'm thinking games while I'm at church. And it's like, no, it's not how it is. It's like when
Yeah.
you do get on the grid and you're like, I'm here, this is me. This
And
is what I do.
I think for me, I just don't like the state of gaming right now, or the games. Right, I don't know. There's something about the games that are out. Nothing really. I'll try it. Like I started Star Wars Survivor. That's
Mhm.
the newest one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jedi Survivor.
I started playing Jedi Survivor. I started playing that 2 weeks ago.
That's
Maybe
like,
5 hours into it. And I'm just like, I have no desire to
Yeah.
go and play that at all. I'm just like, but I do have a desire. This is why I wanted this to play Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance or Mario Advance 3,
Yeah.
Yoshi's Island or whatever.
Yeah.
These old games that just, to me, this is what I like and what I like is gaming. And that's why I bought the only game I bought this year was Astrobot.
okay.
Came on a
I just seen
PS5.
that. Yeah.
But it's like they're saying it's one of the best like 3D platformers, right up there with like Mario Odyssey and stuff. So that
Tens across
whole
the board.
Mhm.
Mario type nostalgia, just
Yeah. Yeah.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to find that in a lot of games now.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
nothing real. I try a lot, but nothing just.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I got this, and I'm playing Metroid Fusion for Game Boy Advance. Play like an hour today, probably in and out of the yard
Yeah.
sale.
Yeah.
But this is what I'll probably, I'm at work. Cool. I'm go grab lunch, and I'll just be like playing this and stuff.
Fits in your pocket. It's easy to
Yeah.
carry around. Type C charging.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just I'm just losing interest in the new stuff. It's just nothing.
There has been nothing good that's come out this
It
year.
really hasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Nothing.
Nothing's.
Really hasn't.
I'm playing Ocarina of Time. I started that.
Ooh, love
This
that
was
game.
Zelda, which is an N64 game.
Yeah.
What
What are you playing on?
PC.
Oh,
There's a mod.
That's right. I remember you telling
on
me.
the
Yeah,
PC.
yeah.
It's called Ship of
Something.
something.
Yeah.
So it's this emulator that it makes it look 4K.
Oh, wow.
It's all like
Yeah.
it
Ship
modernized
of Harkinian.
Ship of Harkinian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so it's this emulator for Ocarina of Time.
Uh-huh.
It modernizes the camera so you can use you can change the camera around and stuff. It just modernizes the whole
Wow.
game.
Yeah.
So I started playing that. So it's all old stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it's just fun to me,
Mhm.
you know. Not that new games suck, because there's
No,
new
I
games.
think it's just. I think nowadays, when you look at story mode games, when you look at the open world, like Star Wars, for example, Outlaws. everyone who got the early access, it just didn't do good. It was not a good game whatsoever.
I not to interrupt, just to jump in real quick, but I've seen people play it, and it to me it almost seems exactly like Jedi Survivor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, there's really nothing that's
Right.
like
Yeah.
draws you in. Like, oh, even as a Star Wars game, it's like
Jedi Survivor, I will say, Jedi Survivor did draw me in. And I think maybe it was just because I bought it day one. Like, I had that day one, and I put time to, like, okay, I'm going to beat it. But I can see, like, Outlaws for me, I'm not going to buy it. Maybe if it's on Game Pass or something.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I'm just gonna wait till it's on Game Pass.
I
But-
think for Survivor, I was playing. I was like, "Oh, this is cool," you know.
Yeah.
And then it got to, and
Traveling.
where you like go to this crafting table and you're crafting this
Oh.
and making
Oh,
this.
okay.
I'm just like, I'm out.
I like that. I like
why?
designing my
I did too,
lightsaber.
yeah.
You guys like
Yeah.
that stuff, and to me, it's just like, I hope I don't have to do this.
Like character creation.
Can I just leave my default lightsaber that they gave me and
I
not do
will
anything else?
spend. There's one game, I think it was Fallout. When Fallout 4 dropped, I spent a good hour and a half creating my character
Yeah.
It's just,
in
I
Fallout
just
4.
just give me the character and tell me where to go. And like Uncharted, all of these games
Oh,
are just.
Uncharted.
There's no
Oh.
crafting. Well, maybe they.
No,
later
no,
ones.
it more like upgrades. Last of Us is just
Yeah.
upgrade stuff. Nothing
Yeah,
like.
it's not like you. Well, there is crafting in like The Last of Us, which is really good though.
But crafting for upgrade. It wasn't like, oh, let me change my bag's color and now I got to go hunt this.
and I get it though. Now it's what kids and people are all about. Fortnite skins and
Yeah.
just to be
Yeah,
unique
yeah.
and stuff. But to me, it's just like, man, if the next Mario game comes out and it's all crafting different, buying a hat to make him look, I'm out. I'm done.
Well, as I was
Done.
saying, like currently there's really nothing to play. Like I've bought Diablo 4, I've bought Dragon's Dogma 2 and all this stuff, but again, they haven't enticed me to be like, you know what, let me sit down and play. I feel like I got to force myself to play it just to get my money's worth. But I always revert back to the Nintendo DS. I always revert back to the Game Boy Color. Just playing Pokemon or old school. What else do I play? I think I just play Pokemon for the most part. Like that's my comfort game is going back to Pokemon or Assassin's Creed. I just restarted the whole Assassin's Creed lineage of games, and then Kingdom Hearts 2. Just those are the games I'll go back to over and over again when I'm bored.
And I think some of the more simpler games are like they're still fun. It's not like because these newer ones have bigger puzzles and it's harder to level up or whatever. No, it's just they're simple games and they're just fun that way too. You know, like what was that when talking about
Elden Ring.
no yeah
Sorry.
yeah
Because I was the first
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
I found out like Elden Ring is that
Yeah.
that game I put over
yeah.
I put over 100.
That game, honestly, that game was just like, okay, I can't play this game. It's like almost
dude, I
too hard to
loved
play.
it.
You know, it was one of those games where I'm like, okay, I like it. It's just too hard to play. I just can't do anything on this game. So I just stopped playing it. Yeah.
Same. I started it just
Yeah.
because everyone's doing it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, let's see what this. And it's just
Yeah.
30 minutes in. I'm like, this is stupid.
Getting wrecked. 30 minutes in, getting wrecked.
It's just like I have no desire
Yeah.
to keep
Oh,
playing
man,
this.
let's see if I can find
I
it.
will give a game, even an hour, 2 hours. Okay, then I'm like, ugh, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars Survivor, I think I got 4 or 5 hours in, 6 hours in, and it's cool.
Yeah. No, it's a good game. It is a
But-
game. It just, I'm just saying what I'm seeing from Outlaws looks
Yeah.
just too much like she just running around with the blaster, type of thing.
I think even the rest of the year, Assassin's Creed is coming out. Astrobot just came out. I bought that. But there's not a whole lot. There's a Tetris that's coming out. I think it's Switch, but other stuff like a bunch of old Tetris kind of mashed
Yeah.
into like this new anniversary edition or something.
Mhm.
But there's not a whole lot. I'm kind of looking to the Zelda for Switch, where you actually play as Zelda.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But nothing really. Just I don't know. I'm not done with games, but
I'm completely into open world games. Red Dead. Let me see.
you've played.
I have played I've put
How many hours? Let me see.
7 days, 12 hours, and 46
On that
minutes.
game?
So
into
7
Elden
days
Ring.
is 24 hours. So 7 times 24 is what? It's 160 something hours plus 12
hours.
180
168 hours for 7 days. So plus 12, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 180. 180 hours I put into Elden Ring.
And how much time did you put into praying during this time?
For every hour I played, I read and prayed an additional hour.
No, I'm totally kidding.
I think Elden Ring is probably the most I've actually put.
But see, you play
3 days.
when I'm not doing, like, I'd be sleeping.
Yeah,
And
so
that's when
yeah.
you guys are playing.
Yeah, that's usually when
You
we're.
know what I mean? So it's not like I'm doing anything more
Yeah.
better than you guys are. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm being lazy. And you guys are
Wait, really? You
guys
get up
are
like at
getting
4 o'clock in the
enjoy-
morning?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I put 10 days. Yeah. Am I proud of that? Honestly, yeah. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty proud of that.
I didn't like Valhalla.
It was okay. I think once they
It was
added,
okay. I spent 10 days playing
it was an
240
amazing
hours.
10 days that I'll never
it
get
was
back in
an
my life.
amazing game.
It was okay.
Until they did this whole now you're Odin and now you have magical power. That's where Assassin's Creed just screws up all the time is they add some type of magical piece to it, and that's where I'm like, okay, that was okay. But the main game itself, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
The games for me right now, if they're open world games, like I like playing
Like
them.
what?
I can go back and play Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2.
I don't know.
I can go back.
I don't know about that one.
I can go back and
I've been
play that.
getting an itch to play
all
that.
the
I
time.
have been getting an itch to play it, but I'd have to restart the game, and I do not want to spend the first few hours riding a horse again.
I would, yeah.
Because I remember when it dropped, and I was like, day one, Gabe, we're gonna play it. And Gabe was like, nah, I'm too tired, or whatever. I was like, okay. And I'm sitting there, and I remember I'm sitting there on a chair. I got the blanket, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna play. 1 hour in, I'm still riding a freaking horse. 2 hours in, why am I not able to get off this damn horse? Like 3 hours, I was like, I turned it off. I was like, I'll come back to this later. There's no way.
But it's just something for me about the open world. You can go anywhere. But the thing is that what I'm noticing on these open world games is that they're still limiting you on what you can get in the open world. And I use Red Dead 2 as a comparison because on Red Dead 2, you can shoot birds out of the sky, you can shoot frogs, you can go fishing. I mean, you could just do anything you want. You can go cause fights. You can go into the saloon and play poker or whatever. There's so many things. But for some reason on these new open world games, it's like you got to go to this chest. And once you get to the chest, you can't do anything else in that room but open that chest. And that's the only, that to me, that's not
So I'm gonna
open world. You know what I'm saying? Like everything has to be tangible in that
I'm
room.
gonna bring up Outlaws again.
You know what I'm saying?
So Outlaws, you are because they included the Nemesis system and all that stuff, or what's similar to the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor and all that. But like you can't Red Dead, you can shoot whoever you want, you can do whatever, you can tie people up, throw them on the railroad track.
Yeah.
Outlaws,
That's what I'm talking about.
I saw people throwing grenades at just people sitting around.
And
Doesn't do
happens.
nothing
It
happens.
doesn't do nothing.
Nothing happens.
know
Like
what I mean?
you can't do anything to actually become an outlaw.
You see a bunch of Jawas, you can't shoot them. Like it'd be cool to shoot them, and then the Imperials would be like, "Hey, stop!" Or, you know, and then
Yeah.
it's like wanted or whatever.
That would be
you know what I'm
cool.
saying? Like
That'd
that.
be cool.
That to me is like open world. Like you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
this is the start of our
stuff like that.
our game design group.
I don't care for open world games. I honestly just want
Objective.
objective, just a linear experience like you get with the Uncharted
Yeah.
games, Tomb Raider, just games where
God of War.
Tomb
there's
Raider was a really good game.
direction.
Yeah.
God of War.
God of War.
So it's not just old games.
Batman.
God of War's newer. Batman, Arkham, all
On the
those.
Arkham, Arkham series.
It's just I don't like choice.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I
No,
don't
yeah.
want to go to
No, so,
Subway and be like, I don't know what I want. You make it for me.
I know what you mean. I know what
Like,
you mean.
Quit with
No,
choices.
you have no idea how that's stressful.
It is.
When the NPC asks you a question, it's like yes or no. You're like, oh my god, this could change the whole universe of my game if I say the wrong answer right now. Like, what am I supposed to say?
Mass Effect.
Yes, yes.
Mass Effect was a good example of that. I loved Mass Effect. That series was a good good example of. Okay, it's all in the balance of
Yeah.
your choice.
I don't like. We have too many choices in a society. No, I'm not kidding.
No, I enjoy it.
I have literally gone to Subway. I literally gone to Subway
Mm-hmm.
and said a specific sandwich, and they're like, "Okay, what do you want?" And I specifically said, "However you're told to make this sandwich, that's what I want." Like, there's not a sheet that says this. We make it this way. Like, just make me what's on the.
Okay, hold on. That's the whole thing. Wait,
I
so
don't want
but
choice.
why?
I want that. That sandwich. That picture.
Whatever's on number 13, all of that,
Yeah.
all that writing under there, put that in there.
Because then it's not the same sandwich they're advertising. Like,
True.
Because
That's true.
if you,
so crazy you think that
it's
way.
not. I want what you have. Like, just make that for me.
But you don't want to add like pickles. There's no
No,
pickles.
well,
you don't have pickles?
if there's no pickles on that sandwich,
But
a
it would be
pickle's
so
gonna
much
ruin
better
it.
if
Isn't
you had a
it-
pickle.
No, isn't it going to ruin it?
No, it would
I
kind
don't
of
know.
like,
Okay,
I don't know,
the
wooden
tuna.
pickles.
The tuna.
Okay.
I'm not going to say put a piece of ham in there because that's not how you make the sandwich. You have tuna, you have the cheese, you have mayo, whatever. Like, I'm not going to say put the olive oil sauce.
How much time
and
do we
stuff.
have?
We got 3 minutes.
Okay, so, hello, welcome to Subway. What can I get started for you?
And that's why I'll just pick the basic stuff too. The tuna thing.
Okay, the
Oh,
tuna, 6 inch, foot long.
That's fine. I'll take a 6 inch.
6 inch. Okay, what kind of bread?
I just say wheat.
Wheat bread?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
And then toasted or not toasted?
Toasted or not toasted?
Do they toast the tuna? Like it's
They
hot
could.
tuna,
They
huh?
could.
They can.
Just the
You like
cheese.
a tuna
I'll
melt?
What
just
kind of
get
cheese?
Pepper jack.
Pepper jack cheese?
That's it.
Okay. Bing. Okay, what else would you like
the
on your
other
sandwich?
side is the problem.
That's
Okay?
What else would you?
That first side of the bread, the cheese, the meat, that's not the problem.
Okay, so now I'm at the condiment.
This side
okay,
is the
so
problem.
what would you like? What would you like in it?
What comes in it?
Lettuce.
Looking back at
Gotta look back at the picture. Lettuce.
No, I
Would you like tomato, onion,
so that's why the only thing I'll say is fine, just put jalapenos in it and I'm good.
jalapenos? Okay.
That's it. Because
Stop
you-
going to Subway.
Would you like
Salt and pepper
Would you like salt and pepper? Oil and vinegar?
like, do you put oil and vinegar on that?
I.
I don't think
Why
so.
not?
See, but they ask, and I'm like, I don't know.
We'll be right back.
No, I don't think any other
And then they ask
places
you.
do that.
Do you want a cookie?
Like, if you go to a sandwich shop somewhere else,
Would you like a cookie as well?
They don't ask you all that stuff, do they? They just make it.
Chogo's just
No,
makes it.
no, because I've gone to sandwiches. Yeah, I've gone to sandwich places. I'm like, yeah, let me get the roast beef. Okay,
And they make it.
and they make it.
Yeah.
yeah.
They
You
don't
just-
ask you want
Yeah.
salt and pepper, olive oil. It's like, no.
Well, that's what.
Just make that. Subway doesn't do that, apparently. So
they don't.
they still they panic when you say just make it how you're supposed to.
Did you guys see? Hold on. Did you
I'm
guys see
so
the
curious.
video?
I'm so curious on your expression when they're asking you all these questions.
Did you guys see the video of the guy like cutting cheese barefoot on the counter at Subway?
No, and I'm glad I didn't.
And I haven't been to Subway in a long time.
I just went.
I
The
think
other day,
that's
as a matter
why.
of
It's just stressful.
fact. Just give me the quest so I can complete it.
That's why.
Yeah, I just went the other day, as a matter of fact.
To Subway?
Mm-hmm.
In Chicago.
Nah, bro. That's disgusting. Oops. That's gross.
Like,
I think when it comes to like Subway, I like to I see how the sandwich is made, but I want to try it with creamy sriracha. Just see what it adds to it in the sandwich. That's just.
So if that was the case, they would have made a creamy sriracha chicken bacon.
But they
melt.
don't know what it tastes like. Like,
They've obviously tried in their test kitchen and it was not good.
well, they need to go
They
back
would advertise
because
it.
it's
The
delicious.
test kitchen has probably
It's
tried
delicious.
every combination of everything to make a sandwich.
They would make a lot more if they put creamy sriracha inside of it.
I just think we have too many options. Is like just too many options.
Is it a what's the word? Like an adrenaline thing?
It's anxiety.
There you go, anxiety. That's what it is. Yeah. Anxiety.
Were you one of those people who couldn't pay for their stuff? Like you had to send somebody else to pay for your stuff at like restaurants or grocery stores?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think, but it's you don't like dealing with the anxiety. For me, I kind of do. It's just like, oh, well, let's see what happens. I don't know. I'm not sure. Just like the unknown. It's like, let's just add that on there and see what it does. Like, just see what goes.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like.
Confrontation.
I don't like that. Like,
No,
someone
you
brings me the wrong menu meal, I'll eat it.
Like, or
It's like if I ordered something else, but they brought this, like, oh, it's all good, bro.
Ernie ordered a salad. They're like, patty melt.
I'll be
He's
like,
all, sure,
cool.
right here.
And then it's the people I'm
No,
with.
no one else is taking it, so he's like, I'll take it. I'll
It's the
get
people I'm with. No, that's not what you ordered. No, I'm good. I'm good. Then they make a scene.
yeah.
They're like, but bro, just tell them that's not what you. I'm like, no, I'm good, bro. This looks good. I'm all allergic to it. I'm like, I'm like, no, I swear I'm good.
I just need some water. I just need some water. Just give me some water. Why are you like that?
Why are you like that?
Have you guys ever called a restaurant and they're like, "Hi, can I please put you on hold?" Have you ever told them no?
No.
Like,
can't.
what happens if you tell them no?
I've thought about that when I've done that.
Like, what?
I'm surprised you actually wait on hold.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, what are they going to say when they pick up?
No.
When they pick up the phone?
No.
You know what else?
Walking into places. I've walked into places and, like, say for example, I've been to Chili's before. It's like 8 o'clock, and the whole half of the restaurant is empty, and they're like, it's gonna be like an hour wait, and I'm like, bro, like you got the whole restaurant open on this side, like either that or the other day, it was actually a Subway thing, and I went into Subway. She must have been the only one working there or something. And I walk in because I was just going to get a little ham sandwich, 6-inch ham sandwich. And I walk in there and she looks at me and I'm looking at her. And then she's all, I have 6 sandwiches to make. I was like, all right, what up? Okay, we'll see you later. And I just walked out the store. I was like,
Dang.
what does it have to do with me?
Wow.
Like, make those 6 sandwiches and make mine,
Wow.
I was like, well, you just lost a customer. And I walked out. Ernie would have been just like, bro, what the heck's your problem? Why'd you say that for, bro?
I know. Let's go back.
We'll just wait. We'll just wait.
It's all right. Just 6 sandwiches.
There's
Just
6 sandwiches. We
It's
can wait.
okay.
We only got
We're
a 30-minute lunch, but it's all right. We can wait.
Wow.
Dang. Oh.
Next time we go eat with Ernie, I'm gonna have him give him the wrong food on purpose. I was like,
Just
give him the
see
wrong
what
food. Just see what he
just
says.
see what
No, I
happens.
ordered this. It's good.
Like, no, give it back. Give it back to her. Tell her what you ordered.
Dang. You want to know what people are struggling to give back? The thousands of dollars that they stole from Chase Bank during this whole Chase Bank glitch. Please tell me you've heard of it.
No, tell me.
I
Oh
saw
my
a
gosh,
headline yesterday.
Wait, do you guys bank from Chase first?
I do.
Okay.
I saw a headline
Did you get
yesterday.
hacked? You didn't get hacked, right?
I don't know. I saw a headline yesterday that said people are doing the Chase Bank hack and it's illegal. Like what they're doing is actually illegal. I don't know.
It's
I kind of
check fraud.
I tried to skim like
right?
what are they doing?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
really know.
So there's a
you're
guy
good, You're good.
who figured out when you write a check for Chase Bank, you deposit the check, whatever
You
amount
write it
it
to
is.
yourself.
Yeah, write it to yourself.
Okay.
You deposit it. What Chase Bank does is it says, okay, here's your available balance. So if I wrote a $10,000 check, my balance will say $10,000 is in there, even though it's still pending to be cleared. And so people are putting the checks in and they're withdrawing this money that's technically not in there. And so the next day or the next couple days, they now have a negative $10,000 bank account. And so it's check fraud. And so people are thinking, oh, this is a glitch.
And you can't take out that much. That's a
Right. Of
Right,
course.
no,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
just,
yeah.
and that's
maybe
an
like
over-
say $500.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but they did it in certain limits and everything. But there's people who have a negative 30,000, negative 10,000. One guy had negative $2 million in his account because they thought it was a glitch, and so they went to all the different Chase ATMs doing this, and there was lines of people for it.
So how do you not get arrested?
I don't know. It's illegal,
Yeah, that
They
sounds
said,
very
yeah.
illegal.
But
He's all, it's illegal, so don't try it.
Well, so yeah, don't try it. Don't do it. Don't be that dumb. But they have all their information, and people are closing their accounts to try and be like, "Oh no, my account's closed." But they have their facial, they have
of
facial
course. Yeah,
recognition,
all
their
that stuff.
social security number. Like they have everything. So it's like you're not going to get away with it. And people are already spending the money like the day after. So it's just one of those.
I've done that before. Not that
Damn.
kind of.
Ernie just
So
told
I
on himself.
deposited-
Dun dun dun.
I deposited a check. This was like with Wells Fargo, like my first bank account I
Oh, that's a
ever
problem
opened.
right there.
I
have Wells
deposited
Fargo.
a check. They said my available funds were like available funds, but for some reason it said I had more available funds than I had put in. I thought they messed up, so I withdrew it all, and they closed my account because now they send me letters like I owe them this money. This it was only like $200 something.
Yeah.
But when I was 18, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
And back in 1980,
Dang.
it wasn't 80. It was probably like 1995, probably like 95 or so.
Oh, the year before I was born.
So they just shut my account. But that happens a lot. That happens a whole lot. That people do that. They'll withdraw the money they think is like, oh, it's not supposed to be in there. So they'll withdraw it. But it's really because of the check clearing process.
Yeah.
It's kind of confusing. And it can be confusing. My sister today showed me, hey, I sold something on eBay. It says available funds, but it shows me that my other funds are like it's confusing. The whole process of having money, but what's available, what's not, what's on hold, all of these different things. So I got confused back in 1995. Stole over $200 from Wells Fargo.
Dang.
Wells Fargo.
He's right here.
He's right here. Come pick him up.
And they closed my bank account. Like I stole $200 some dollars, not on purpose. I thought it was a legitimate like, where'd this money come from? Took it out, and then I panicked after when I was like negative $200. I was like, oh, change my bank deposit to a different bank because they would automatically keep it. I was bad. I stole, but not on purpose.
I'm
But
sure they all
anyways,
say that.
Yeah.
So there's
Not
little
on purpose.
ways to see like these little, not glitches, but
Check
loopholes
fraud
that
and-
the
Yeah.
process to deposit a check and all this stuff. And
So was there just a lot of people doing this to where
it was
they're
like a TikTok thing.
really?
Tons of people were
That's
doing
crazy.
it. Tons of people.
But how would you think that it's not going to catch up to you? That's the thing. It's just like how
I
do
don't
you?
understand
it-
what
it's
it
this-
is, so I'm not sure. But
It's my thinking of watching all these videos so there's the generation before that's like, okay, we know how to use checks. We know what check fraud
and then the
is.
idiot generation.
Oh,
then
so it's
there's
like,
the
oh, we'll pardon them
Gen
because they're
Z,
idiots and they don't know how to
like-
write a check.
Like, no, like I guess so. Because a lot of people are like, oh, you just put a check in, write it to yourself. And it's like, well, this generation knows, well, that's check fraud. Like you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
This generation's like, no, it's a video game glitch. It's a real life glitch. Like, you know what I mean? So there's that.
That makes perfect sense.
It
It's like
does.
Now it
there's-
does.
And no, it
There's
does. Yeah,
that- yeah.
completely. Yeah.
And so it's just that.
completely.
You know what I mean? Like,
Lack of knowledge around checks, the whole process on hold, the clearing, and
Yep.
all this stuff, and they think it's like, oh wow, it's
Yeah.
wow,
there are no real glitches in real life, guys.
wow.
I still get nervous if I look at my bank account. I'm like pending. Like, but my bank says I have this much in there, but this is all still pending. You know, I mean, even though I know it's like that's what I have in there,
Yeah.
but it's still just kind of just a nervous thing of like, I don't want to spend this money because these things are still pending, even though they gone through. But just in the back of my head, I'm like,
Then you see all this extra money, you're like, oh, you get excited, but then you didn't because you realize you didn't pay a bill.
did you see that?
I saw you post that.
Happens a lot. I'm like, man, I got like $200 left. I'm like, dang. Then I realize, oh shoot, I forgot to pay the water bill.
There goes that.
Dang.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Glitch is just idiot.
Chase Glitch is just filled with idiots, man. Next up, Ewan McGregor is getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Hollywood, yeah.
Yep.
And Hayden Christensen is giving a speech. Oh my gosh, sorry. Hayden Christensen is going to be in San Francisco next month.
I think I saw that.
For what? A Comic-Con?
Yep.
Really?
San Francisco Comic-Con or something like that.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah. Moses Pacheco, I
Your
think,
bulletproof vest.
is going
In San
either that
Francisco.
or he found a way
Yeah, you
where.
see this 49er player got shot
Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that too.
in San Francisco
Yeah.
from a guy.
Robbed his watch or something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
No, I guess there's a way to purchase, like to where you don't have to go. Like you can hire. There's a company who will say, okay, send us your item. So if I send a Anakin Skywalker comic,
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
they'll take it to Hayden. They'll get it signed and they'll ship it back. But they'll authenticate it. They'll do, get you the certificate, wrap it up, send it back to you. Boom. So you don't have to physically go to the Comic Con.
How much does that cost?
I think it was like $250 to $300. Yeah.
Hmm.
I would so love to go though, to meet Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
So weird. Years ago, nobody wanted it.
Seriously,
Crazy, right?
That's insane.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Nobody wanted anything to do with him, and now it's like
Yeah.
I wanted something to do with him. I always loved Hayden Christensen.
Same.
Throwing it out there, always
Yep.
loved him. He was great.
Great,
He was great,
great
dude.
actor. Just picture right now in your mind his lines that he said to
Padme.
Padme, like the pickup lines and the like how corny he sounded.
Yeah, but that's George Lucas telling him to say that.
Right.
that's his acting skills.
Nah.
But then he did play an actor in I think it's called Glass House.
Really?
That
I didn't
was
know
like
that
a
he was in
highly
the-
acclaimed
I'll have to look that up.
Really?
Glass House.
Glass Onion.
Interesting.
Glass House.
Sorry, isn't there one called Glass Onion or something Onion? Is it the murder mystery? No? Okay, never mind.
Is it Glass? Hayden Christensen. Glass
Did you
House.
guys? Did you even
Oh.
watch The Acolyte?
I watched
Did you watch
two,
it? Did
I
you watch
watched
it?
two
all?
episodes, okay?
Yeah.
And then I skipped, 3 episodes. And then I watched episode 5 with Star Wars Theory as he was watching it.
Yeah.
And that was it. And after that, I was done. I was like,
I combined two movies of
Oh,
his.
great. Here we
One
go.
movie is Shattered Glass.
Okay.
And the other is Life as a House.
Oh, wow.
the
So I
heck?
said the Glass
Glass
House.
Dang.
I don't know which one it was that was supposed to be good.
I don't
Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
but no, he's getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of, Ewan McGregor is.
That's cool. He's
That's
giving the
pretty much
speech though.
Yeah.
You think you'll see him?
At Star Wars Celebration in Japan, I think we will. I think they will both be there. They-
Life as a House is one of them.
They've got to be there. I will drop money for the one in Japan.
What do you have as your screensaver? I'm curious.
I usually
Some
put the game
boy.
I'm playing. Just,
You got some boy on
Is that
your
all you
And I
do
was
with your
playing-
life? Is just play games?
but I haven't played.
Is that what your life just
I
consists
haven't
of?
played this.
That's
Uh,
Tears of the Kingdom.
You haven't played that one?
can I finish my sentence?
Wait.
doesn't- he
First of
doesn't-
all, no.
he
Hold
doesn't
on.
own a
Wait. No. Hold
Switch.
on. Hold on. Have you even worn the shirt that I bought you the first time I was on this show?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Next time you wear it, I want to see a picture.
I've
You're sending
never
me a
seen
picture.
him wear it.
I've never seen you wear it.
Do you see me wear anything really? Like aside once every
Well.
month? What were we saying? Oh,
Tears of the Kingdom. Why
I
haven't you
started
played
Tears of the Kingdom. I got maybe 10 hours in, and it just became more
One of those?
Yeah, just too
Really?
much to do, man.
Really?
And that's an open world.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And it's just
Yeah.
like if I can follow a guide that says just go here and then go here. and then go
Well, I mean, they do have missions. Like, just
But-
go straight to the mission and do the
So,
mission.
Tears of the Kingdom is so
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
big.
that's what I like.
Yeah,
I
it's
like that.
Tears of the
There's a
Kingdom.
tree over there I can go chop down.
You'd
I'm gonna
love
go
that.
over there and chop
Have
that
you
tree
played
down.
It's fun,
You
but
haven't played Tears of the
I
Kingdom?
never played it. No.
You'd love it if that's
Yeah.
what you like.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
You
did.
legit
It's-
chop trees and then you blend them together and you put like
no, seriously.
propellers.
For real?
You
Oh, wow.
you can piece everything together to make motorcycles,
much.
to make cars,
I-
planes. It's so I got overwhelmed
Yeah.
and I stopped playing because
No,
there's
see,
just
I could do
so much to do, and
I
I was
could
just
do
like, I don't know what to do now. Like,
Yeah.
because you stick to the path, and then you're like, well, I'm under leveled to be doing stuff, and then it's like, well, I need to go level up, and so you're going around and you're doing temple, you're
Yeah,
doing this, and
yeah.
this, and it's like, okay, well, I've gotten to this point, okay, now I've kind of lost where I'm going, and then
I
you try to go
love stuff
back,
like
and it's
that.
just, it's tough.
Like collecting wood,
Go play
collecting seeds, collecting spices.
what's Animal Crossing
Yeah.
No.
or
Those-
Farming Simulator.
No, you don't.
Goat
I
Simulator.
had Farming Simulator out there.
No, you know
today.
what? Let me tell you.
Farming
I
Simulator
actually
was on my
have
table.
a fishing game that every once in a while I'll just throw my reel out into the water and I'm just fishing. Oh, almost got one. I don't know what it is.
I used to like the hunting games.
I think it's the sounds. I think it's just it's just
There's
so
one
relaxing
of the best
to me.
games on the Dreamcast is Sega the fishing game.
Sega.
A fishing game.
Yeah.
And that if it's the game is fishing, then that's fine. Like that's I know what I'm getting into. It's not a Zelda game that I'm gonna spend 3 hours.
It's like
fishing
you won
for
your
a
second
fish.
tournament. Now you can buy
Actually,
a new boat.
Ocarina of Time has the fishing though,
It does.
where you try to, but I don't think it's a require. I mean, it's not a. I guess
At one point,
know.
I thought, yeah, you have to do it at one point.
I think so. I remember there is a fishing game though.
There was a fishing game in there.
What's a pirate game that we used to play?
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, would you ever play something like that?
I've been wanting to be like because people are still playing it.
Yeah,
Ernie
they are.
just needs to get on his Xbox and just play with us. Like that. That's just what it is.
You know what it is? It's the comedy that comes with playing games
Okay,
like that.
so-
It's the comedy because it's there. There comes a time in the part of the game where just one person screws it up for everybody else, and it's
It
just
is
complete panic. And
I think
Hilarious.
I will say what I do bring to the table when I would join your guys'
Is
the
comedy.
funny side of it. I suck. I suck at Call of Duty. I suck at all these games that you guys play, but it was funny.
yeah,
Just,
that's what makes it. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it.
it was so
Was Rich part of this one? Oh, I'm gonna find it. I'm
funny.
gonna find it.
Like we would just laugh where you just can't even breathe.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
God.
find it. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Keep talking.
Like I'm glad that when we play games, we're not like sweats. Like we're not like. I know. Edward used to be like,
Eddie-
come on,
Eddie's-
guys! Oh my God! Like, come on,
Eddie's still a
or
sweat.
whatever.
Man.
You know, it's it.
But
But
what?
a sweat.
What is a sweat?
a sweat's
You're
literally just
like
trying
you're
to,
playing like
yeah,
that. You're sweating
do
while you're
not
playing.
want
You're,
to lose. Like
yeah.
we're doing everything.
You're not a
to
Is it
cat.
like a new thing?
So there's like
Sweat?
noobs.
No.
So there's noobs.
No?
You're new to it. There's a casual player, which just casually gaming, just having fun, and then you have your sweats, which is like, okay, I'm competitive. I'm gonna go. I'm
The moment they cue you,
30
you're like, yeah,
and-
fool, what's up, fool? Yeah, I got you, fool. I know.
Oh,
mama.
your mom this and no. Yeah.
It's like, okay, chill out.
Where's It's one of these videos.
But I think that's what comes with
Do
it.
you guys remember this?
Oh, you gotta post that.
I'll put this in.
This is like the last time I remember him being on there.
Seriously. This was 2020. This was 4 years ago. Oh my gosh.
You
Or
gotta
like,
post that. You gotta post
or
that.
like when
up
we're playing GTA.
there. Oh yeah. See, GTA
Like,
was another one.
It's just you gotta get back on, man.
It was funny.
Yeah. You gotta post that one. That's the last time I remember hearing
yeah.
him like play with us. Like that was the last time. Like I don't remember anything after that.
There's a video on TikTok that was talking about that. It's like when you're gaming with the boys, and one of the guys was like, "If I was going through something, would you guys be there for me?"
Oh yeah.
And it was like, "No, I would make sure you call me and I don't answer." He's like, "I can't wait to show up to your funeral and know that I could have done something about it." Like, it's just fun. It's, it's with the boys, man. Well, now
So
boys
sweat,
and
huh?
girls,
Now I
because we have.
Did you look it up?
No.
Oh.
But I just want to. I mean, I don't know. What do I have to?
What? What are you looking at?
I don't know what you guys use these new words. I want to say
Sweat.
bussin',
Cash.
bro.
Bussin'. Oh gosh. And that's it for Hungry and Bored today, guys.
All that riz.
Oh. This guy.
He's new. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys use all that. Like,
I don't
new
think
terms.
I use any of the new terms. I don't.
No.
Nope.
I said one today.
There was one you were saying today. Oh, I don't even know. It was weird.
Not.
Was it with an S?
No, I don't remember. But bad fool.
All right, guys. Ernie is officially done with.
Gat that.
Oh my.
Is that a word? Gat?
Gat something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just
I don't know today's lingo.
I don't either. That's why I say it. I just never heard sweat. That was new since
Be basic.
the word I use was something like
Bet. Big yikes.
hibbity something. I said what was
Oh yeah, skibbity or
Skibbity.
skibbity.
yeah, that's
Skibbity.
That's a word?
yeah.
They use that?
I said because I heard someone on one of these TikTok. A dad was making fun of his kids, and he said skibbity, and they're just like embarrassed. Like what the
Really?
heck? So I asked my niece Sarah and Gabby, "Do you guys use skibbity?" Like, she was like the people who use that are like, you know, and I think Gabby uses it. Like,
Oh, really?
skibbity and like it's just these words are just
Can we find it?
The word.
even like words that even were a couple years ago.
Skibbity is a word that has multiple meanings, playful context. It's gibberish filler word, signal that someone is on a trend. Start a conversation, spell one that's filled with like.
I would have
brain
never
rot.
thought that at all.
What about gyat? Gyat? Gyat?
Hold on. Start a conversation filled with brain rot. Skibbity, don't worry, my bruh. I'll get you out of Ohio with my one.
Ohio,
two
too.
buckle, My
I
shoe.
heard Ohio.
Type
Really?
Riz while we
Yeah.
bust it down, sexual style.
Ohio.
What the heck? What was the other one?
Why Ohio?
Oh, the word Ohio is used as slang to describe something as strange, weird, cringy, or dumb. For example, the new teacher is so Ohio.
What the heck is this?
Yeah.
What happened to our world?
GAT can be an acronym for girl, your ass is thick.
Oh, wow. No wonder you know that word so much.
That makes
It
sense.
can also be
GYAT.
for
Yeah.
strong excitement, surprise, or admiration. Internet meme in 2020, especially that word was used frequently by online streamers. Users a reaction
Ohio.
to see an attractive person.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Ohio goes like.
Bro, it took me a minute when they started using no cap. I was like, no cap. What the heck does that mean? No cap.
At least
No
cap.
cap.
Saying I don't really use slang like that.
No.
now, but
I would hope you
no
don't.
cap. That one actually makes sense. Like, oh, no cap. It's like, okay, whatever. That's not as bad as like.
Who uses that?
It's not
I
as
mean,
bad
Gen Z,
as the ones
obviously,
like
but-
Ohio and Gyat and
Yeah.
like Skibbity. Like, what
Bussin'.
the heck?
Bussin'.
Like,
On God,
You
bro.
can-
On God,
look
bro.
back.
On
There's
God,
bro.
bro.
there's terms now that I
Slay.
still use that are old, and I think they
Go.
still go.
Give me a
like,
term.
Even
Give me a
saying
term.
cool.
Go.
Cool.
Yeah. Or, dang. Those are slang words that were, I don't even know, 80s, 90s. Cool. Oh, that's sick. I would still use
Yeah.
sick
That's
today.
sick. Yeah.
Dope. Oh, that's
Dope.
pretty
Dope.
That's
Pretty
dope.
dope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
Legit.
Gnarly, kind of in like a sarcastic way.
Hold on. Let me pull out the
Gnarly.
record player. Let me pull out the
You don't know
record.
gnarly?
I've heard of gnarly,
Yeah.
but I know gnarly is more as like the surfer term gnarly.
That is
Yeah.
so rad.
Rad.
That is so rad.
But,
That is so skibbity.
and I don't know. Maybe when we said those words, people were like, oh.
What's wrong with these kids?
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's
the
true.
one Ohio, Skibbity, bet, bet's not too bad. I can
Bet's okay.
you
Like
know,
bet. Like
like a bet.
you can get on Xbox. Bet. Like
Yeah, like cool. Like
That's
that
cool. I can
I'm
see that.
okay with. But there's just some that are just like Riz. What the
Riz.
freak is that?
simp. It went from simp to Riz.
I'm just like, man,
Yeah.
Dang. Well,
we're old. I know.
Yeah.
yeah, we are.
But even you're 28. I don't think you even would be able, not be able to, but you
I don't use
would
any
feel
of-
comfortable using
Nope.
Riz and
I use bet every now and again.
I
don't use Riz
The only
often.
word I really like,
I'm
Oh,
so
gosh.
curious.
No.
Here
I'm so
we go.
curious.
I just
Here we go.
It has a lot to do with
Skibbity.
Elijah because Elijah says it a lot.
Boy,
No, he's like, bruh.
bruh,
It's just like,
bruh, bruh. Elijah does say that a lot.
He does.
Bruh.
Bruh. And I like
Yeah.
that. It just sounds cool. Like
Oh,
I would use bruh. That's the one I do. I will use that. I don't care how old I am. I could use bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah, it just sounds cool.
Bruh.
But Elijah says it all the time. He would say
Who's it?
bruh.
Bruh. Really?
Trying to think of a word that I say all the time. I can't think of anything.
I don't know what I say all the time.
But you won't find me saying like no cap. If I do, it's sarcastic.
Why does it just like flows off your tongue
Yeah,
like
no,
so
no
you
cap,
should?
no
Yeah.
cap, man. No cap. You won't catch me saying that. No cap. No cap. You won't catch me saying that.
And if I say it, it's to draw attention to it. Why are you saying that? That's the only way.
I'm just seeing if you're paying attention to
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
But bruh, I just like saying bruh.
Bruh.
I think I say dude a lot. Dude.
Even that dude, that's an old.
Nice.
Dude.
Sweet.
Sweet.
What does mine say? Dude.
I don't say bro.
What
I
does
say
mine say?
bro.
Sweet.
Like bro.
I don't know if I say bro.
Bro.
I like bruh.
I don't
Bruh.
like in a conversation where people are like, bro. I'm like, I don't know. To me, the word bro, I'd rather
Bro.
go bruh. Bruh's cool, but bro is like, you're weird.
Bro. You know what happened the other
You
day?
say bro.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Because when you said that, I thought, is he being real right now? Because I hear you saying that. That's like a real conversation.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. You're a bro guy.
I am. I'm a bro.
Yeah.
He's a bro. 30 minutos.
20 minutos. So,
30. Giat. What?
Giat.
Giat.
How would
Bruh.
you even use that?
I don't know.
no.
I don't know how you use it. Like a giat. Giat.
I don't even know.
Skibbity.
Skibbity is the worst.
We're gonna skibbity on
That is-
over here.
No,
like-
honestly, that is the worst.
Welcome to
Skibbity doo da. Skibbity.
That's the worst one of all of them.
Skibbity.
Skibbity. But so
Oh man.
I did order a couple board games.
Ooh.
I know we're hungry and bored, and they're like, "Bring back board." Bring back board.
They are.
I
They really
They
hear
are.
you.
They are. Yes.
Sorry.
I thought talking about video games too kind of covers the board games part
A little bit.
because it's games too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, but I ordered one game I've been really, really wanting to try. It's one of these more classic games, but high praise. Top 10 of a lot of people's lists. Really, these diehard gamers and stuff of board gamers. It's called Castles of Burgundy. So that's one I did order. I should be here soon. There's another one called Captain Obvious. It just came out.
Okay.
That one just came out. That's like a party type game that I got, and I'm still looking into getting. So there's Cyberpunk 2077 just came out with it's a board game, but it's like on what's that when you pay to try to like ahead of time to try to fund it.
Oh, startup.
That's like one of those.
Yes.
But they've already
Yeah.
sent out like demo units.
Oh,
and
wow.
they're, like people are reviewing it. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
That's
really
pretty cool.
really cool. So that's hopefully coming soon as well.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, we will get back to the board section. I had actually had people mention like, "Hey, you guys don't have board games."
We will get back to that. Ernie is our board guy, so
And then there's a Resident Evil board game I want to get.
that's
Oh, that
sounds
would be
pretty
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
So it's coming. I promise.
Ernie
promised.
promises.
Yeah. Even if like they don't want to do, I'll do a little
Promises,
review of them.
promises.
Little review of them. So coming soon.
Coming soon to a podcast near you.
Coming soon.
Around the
Coming
globe.
soon. Coming soon. I can't do a narration voice. Coming soon.
No.
Coming soon to theaters near you.
He's all coming soon. To the theater near you.
No, I'm good.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
I can't wait. Those sound like fun games.
They are.
Sounds like fun. Resident Evil sounds fun. So does Cyberpunk.
We got to figure something out with the time. I try to limit the games to
Yeah.
30 minutes of max, 15. So we're gonna have to try to figure something out. I don't know.
Just the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys,
That does it for
That-
Hungry and Bored.
that does it.
Episode 48. What is it?
44, I think.
Oh, 44.
Yeah.
45. This one will be
44, 45. One of those two. You'll find out when you're watching the episode.
45. Yeah.
So thank you all for watching us.
Get Skibbity, Ohio.
Oh my gosh. We're done. We'll see you all next time.
Skibbity. Skibbity.
That was a good riz.
So stupid. Oh, it's so hot in this house.